Wade and Wade reacts.
We got a request to react to an analysis of Gundam Wing's new animation. Let's get into it.
Bandai has just released a new animated promo for Gundam Wing's 30th anniversary, and it's so freaking good that I had to make a video analyzing it. I don't care if Bandai is going to keep me from monetizing it. I've watched this thing like 40 times, and I need to get all my thoughts out there or I'm going to go crazy. Directed by Toru Iwasawa of Frieren fame.
Never heard of that.
The script. Directed by Toru
It does look
Iwasawa
hard
of
to
Frieren
pronounce.
fame, this brand new animation is only 2 minutes long, but it is packed with nods to the show's marquee moments, as well as references to Endless Waltz and Frozen Teardrop, which is kind of insane. If you haven't seen it in full before clicking this, definitely go watch it and come back. Alright, is everyone back? Good, let's dig in. As you all probably know, I love finding remixes and covers of Just Communication for our show. But actually, Rhythm Emotion is my favorite 2-mix song from Gundam Wing. And just for the occasion, 2-mix made a brand new mix of it. I thought on first listen that they may have gotten a new singer, but according to Shina Nagano, it is Takayama's original vocals,
That's
just
cool.
spruced up. It sounds great regardless. The video's opening is an HD recreation of the second OP, right down to the transition from Earth to Zero's dashboard. It looks sick as hell here.
It
But
does.
Iwasawa understood the assignment, because they kept the beeps! Apparently this was a decision by Nagano when he was mixing the song. I love him. Honestly, Rhythm Emotion never sounds right without the beeps. One of the first things you'll probably notice is that Heero's hiding his guns this time with a clean white jacket. This is actually the first of many Frozen Teardrop references
Yeah, I
throughout
want
the
that
video.
jacket too.
Side note, if you don't know what I mean when I say Frozen Teardrop, just know that a lead writer for Wing made what was essentially official fanfiction set on Mars after Endless Waltz. It's so stupid, and I love it. There's no official translation out there, but you can find unofficial ones on the internet pretty easy. Go give it a read if you've ever wondered what a more melodramatic Gundam Wing would be like. Anyway, the next cool thing they do here is use the opening from the original to show 3 different versions of Wing Zero. The original from the show, Wing Zero Custom from Endless Waltz, and Wing Zero Snow White Prelude from Frozen Teardrop. This is just a really cool idea that gives us all 3 major versions of what is arguably Wing's most iconic suit, or at least the most heavily marketed one. From here, the video strays from the original OP while still hitting the same beats. Instead of Relina and Heero side by side, we see the two of them diving into the ocean in what's clearly an homage to Heero's dive in Endless Waltz. We're then taken to a similar destroyed city from the original, but altered to put Wing 01 in the background behind Heero. I believe this is an homage to the episode Party Night, as Wing is in the exact same pose surrounded by ruined buildings. Regardless, it looks cool as hell. I'm also just a sucker for 01. Zero replaces it so often that when they actually show my boy, I just get stars in my eyes. We're then taken through each of the Wing boys, mirroring the original OP, but with so much more individualization in the shots. Duo is shown in the ruins of what I believe is Father Maxwell's church from episode 0. Catra is shown morose and mourning in what looks like his father's study, probably after grief-stricken Catra. Troa is at his circus day job, looking like,
He's begging for his death.
and then... What is that? Meilon? Miss Nataku herself? Oh, they did their research. We showed her ourselves in episode 8, but in case you don't know her, Meilon is the missing piece of Wu Fei's backstory that never gets shown outside of the episode 0 prequel manga. And to see her fully animated just made me so freaking happy when I first saw her. She's even striking Wu Fei's pose from the Just Communication OP, and the way the shot is framed with Wu Fei and Nataku facing away from each other on either side of her just does so much storytelling with only a couple seconds. I absolutely love it.
See, I didn't catch that one.
Moving on, we jump to various
Hey,
characters
this is
and signature
definitely gonna
poses,
satisfy
from
the
Dorothy
fans.
doing her rain dance to
Hurry up and start a war!
Treize flapping his cape when he returned to action to stop Milliardo. Un puts on her glasses, Zex puts on his mask.
Yeah, this is
and
gonna be really
Noin-
good.
I just love Noin. Look at her. Poor Noin. Duo gets up and dusts himself off. Wu Fei moves
Looks like
forward
the writers
after
aren't
making
forgetting
peace with
about
Meilon.
any of the characters
Catra finally
that were
looks
in the
up,
previous
and
mangas or Gundam anime series, or Gundam Wing
All
anime
of this
series.
follows the music's crescendo as our characters get ready to fight, with Heero opening his eyes in perfect time with the music. What we get from here on are amazing and heavily detailed animations of Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, Toggies, Ultron, Sandrock, and Epion. Epion isn't really animated though. He kind of looks like he was added last second if I'm being honest, but Epion's freaking cool, so I'll allow it. What's interesting here is that I don't think these are meant to be just Endless Waltz versions of these suits, but rather the Glory of Losers versions. I'm basing that on the fact that Toggies has no blue in it. Ultron is shown leaping superhero style from what I believe is Wu Fei's colony to defend it, and Death Scythe and Sandrock are mimicking their poses from the original show. This is in contrast to the video's opening, where silhouettes of the original TV show's designs are clearly shown. I really think that in making this video, they wanted to celebrate not just Wing the show, but every other media Wing has had, including its manga and light novels. It's really, really cool. Pour one out.
Incorporating everything.
Now we reach the end run, and Heero is seen skydiving in a very clear reference to episode 3, but sans duo, and this time with his parachute.
Oh, somebody was saying something about this in the comments too.
They did.
This might be me reading too much into the intention, but I feel like this entire scene with Heero landing safely and the other 4 pilots smiling back at him is meant to show Heero's growth from that moment at the beginning of the show. When we talk about Heero being crazy, suicidal, and borderline psychotic, we're really referencing the first half of the show, before he finds his purpose. This feels like our heroes coming out on the other side, grown, changed, and better people. I think it's intentional. What's nuts though is until I started freeze framing shots for this script, I did not notice the fact that Wu Fei, Catra, Troa, and Duo are actually replaced by their frozen Teardrop counterparts in this very last shot.
Oh.
This is a slick transition into 100% frozen Teardrop imagery for the rest of the video, showing
That's
Odin
crazy.
Lowe, Little Heero, Duo Maxwell Jr., the Peacecraft twins, and a number of MS designs exclusive to the light novel series, beautifully animated like everything else. Now,
For sure.
I don't think Bandai is going to animate Frozen Teardrop or anything. Seriously, it's so terribly written, it would be an absolute train wreck. But
It's
so
that
many
bad?
homages to it throughout this promo video really has me wondering if they have something planned. They probably don't, but maybe there will be more Gunpla or video game appearances?
Possibly so.
I honestly don't know. If you guys would like a deep dive video into Frozen Teardrop, let us know, we might just make one. That story is insane, and it would be so fun to analyze it in a format like this. And that's it. A deep dive into all the references I caught. Were there any I missed? Do you have your own theories about what they plan on doing with Frozen Teardrop? Let us know in the comments below.
This is a pretty cool video. Shout out to the creator of this video. Broke down a lot of things that we didn't even see in the trailer. We're not really familiar with Gundam Wing. We watched a little bit of it through the subscriber request. But this is pretty cool to see him pointing out all the different Easter eggs in there. You know, this is really a love letter to the fans. I don't really think they're going to do anything with Gundam Wing. If they do, I would be surprised, but I think it was just a love letter to the fans, the 30th anniversary. Let's give them a trailer and show different things that we know the fans will love.
I hope that a Gundam Wing series, a new Gundam Wing series, does follow this trailer release or this 30th anniversary cinematic release, because that would definitely satisfy the fans. And it's cool to see that the writers and the creators of this particular trailer didn't forget about the small details that some of the fans may have wished to be animated, and the smooth transition that he talked about when the characters were replaced with the characters from the other Gundam Wing series, I think from the manga. Then it started showing the animation or the animated versions of those characters was phenomenal work. I hope, again, that a new Gundam Wing series follows this, for sure.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you think a new Gundam Wing series is going to follow this or not.
That does it for our reaction to this subscriber request. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Also, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss a video from Wade and Wade Reacts.
Right there.
Peace.